garage. My washer basically broke and I was about to buy one. And I think I said, forget it. I'm going to flip it over, grab some tools. And so I flipped it over already. Started taking a look under here, seeing what I saw. And the first thing I noticed down here, as you can see, let me give you a closer look there. I see this spins. But it's broken down there. See that piece broken? So I believe I'm going to start taking this bolt, this bolt, this bolt off, and that's where we're going to begin it. Alright, so I took out all the bolts, and it looks like this piece is coming out, but it's not. Looks like there's the underside of a bolt there and the underside of a bolt on the other side, and it looks like that motor's just sitting in there. This piece looks like if it's holding it, so I'm going to try to remove this piece here, see if that loosens up the motor so I could get up under here. Alright, those bolts are gone, and what I'm noticing is that in order to get to that piece in there, the whole motor housing has to come out. This piece has to come off. These pieces have to come off. This whole motor has to come off to be able to get up in between here. So I'm going to start by taking off the top piece, and then I'm going to take off these brackets that hold the motor in, and hopefully I can scoot the motor out, get to the piece, and then replace it. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so took off those brackets, and now I'm going to be taking off this white piece here, scooting that aside. After a long search for the right tool, I finally found it. You can see there's like some rust on it. I had to scrape through some old tools to find it, but it fits. So now I'm going to take off the braces to the motor. Alright, now you can see the braces are off. There's the braces, and looks like the motor's going to be coming out in a bit, so I'll show you right now once it comes out. Wow, now take a look at that. Here you got a whole motor out. Most people would probably be extremely intimidated just to see this motor hanging out. But look at what I got here. I got to the source. Look at this little tiny piece. Costs about $1.99. It's made out of plastic. This wheel comes off. See the bottom piece in there, how it's broken? It's missing a leg. So I'm going to pry that out, and I'm going to replace it. The rubber piece is good. I'm going to replace the top plastic piece, put everything back together in the same motor I took it apart, and I'm going to have my washer back. So I lied. I thought the part was going to be about a few bucks, but it's actually closer to 20 bucks. I guess they sell it all together with the rubber piece. Called around a few places, they all got it for around the same price, so I'm just going to go pick one up real quick. But I guess 20 bucks is better than 100, 200 bucks. Alright, after researching around, this part here that broke, it's actually called a motor coupling, and it comes together like that. It costs around $18.99, as you've seen there on the on the website, but I actually went around the corner from where I live, and we got a bunch of appliances and car mechanics. So I went inside the appliance store and said, hey, you guys happen to carry one of these? And he said, yeah. And I said, how much? And he said, 14 bucks. So able to save a few bucks. So 14 bucks. It has a little metal piece inside there. See, it's made for more resistance. And he told me that the reason that these are broken is because of the heavy weight that you put on top of all the clothing. If you try to wash some too many towels or some blankets, and then when the machine stops, it puts all the pressure and force on these items here. So, all right, coming back at it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bottom portion on there. All right, I got the motor back on, and you can see the new piece on there. I'm gonna spin it from the top. It all looks together, looks good. Now we can stick the plastic piece back on top. Brace. We gotta brace this down, this back on top, and we should be good to go. All right, top piece is on. It's braced, screwed in, motor's braced. Little paper cover there for the motor, and everything should be good to go. I'm gonna flip it around and test it. All right, as you can see, it works beautifully. We connected all the hoses. That hose sucks out the water. That's your cold and hot inlet. Come from there. And your electrical cord, so we're good to go.